Slot in their Las Vegas magic show, a magician must completely fool Penn and Teller. Let's peel back the curtain and reveal tonight's first potential fooler.
I was actually pretty late to the game when I discovered magic. I was already a teenager, which is actually kind of late, but that was good for me because I came along when magic was a little less Vegas and a little more street. I was never gonna be a magician if I had to, wear prom clothes. I was good at magic almost right away, and when you're young, that's what you're trying to figure out. What am I good at? For me, magic was it. I still think magic needs an upgrade, and I think you can get that through a lot more diverse, younger performers. I mean, I do this one trick that requires a fake hand, which is a pretty standard device, and I looked everywhere trying to find one, and I couldn't find one that looked like me. They just don't make them. I wonder why. That's why when we do shows, me and my friends call ourselves the Magic Underground. It's not dudes in top hats. We have this off-the-grid vibe. Magic should be a place where change is not only possible, it's happening right before your eyes.
Sit back and enjoy the comedy magic of Noah Sony.
Thank you so much for having me. This is literally a dream come true. And I mean that. I've been dreaming of this moment ever since I was a college student watching this show. And I know, some people are thinking, oh, a magician that has a college degree, that's cute. But don't get ahead of yourselves. It's a degree in Parks and Recreation. Now I'm a magician, so clearly I'm putting that one to good use. However, college was still a great time for me. There's actually a lot of parts of it that I really miss. Like living down the hall from all of my friends, or sleeping through my classes, or Obama being president. But at the same time, there's a lot of parts of college that I don't miss. Like, I can guarantee you that I don't miss racking up that student loan debt, and I definitely don't miss having to buy those oddly overpriced textbooks that we never used. I actually brought a few of my old textbooks with me today, not because I'm a bitter person, but more so for the memories. This one here is Parks, Recreation, and Our Environment. Yeah, $65 for this book. $65 for a book about the environment. And honestly, I don't even know how many trees had to die for a book about the environment. It's fine. The worst part is I never even read it. This one here is Advanced Film Theory. $88 for this one. And this is a little tip. If I need a textbook to understand your movie, maybe it wasn't a great movie. But this one was by far the worst out of all of them. This is a study on everything random by Julia Bradburn. It was for my logics and statistics class. $125 for this book. And it's not like it has better facts or anything like that, but this is the real twist to the story. So please, Penn, Teller, hold on to your seats. Julia Bradburn was not just the author of this book, she was also my teacher. What? What kind of con was she running? Who's about to write their own textbook, charge $125 for it, and then require an entire class of students to buy it every single semester? But if I'm gonna spend $125 on a book, I'm gonna get my money's worth. So, Allison, if you wouldn't mind, would you actually join me here on stage? Yeah.
I hope she's watching.
I hope so too. Allison, will you start to kind of break the pages of this book apart like this? Just break the glue on it apart, okay?
Okay.
And as you break them apart, kind of mix them up too. Kind of shuffle them. So you're breaking and you're mixing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Get crazy with it.
Very
And Allison,
satisfying.
while you do that,
Yeah.
just think back to your time in college at California State University, Northridge.
Yeah.
You know, where you studied psychology and you were a member of the Alpha Chi Omega sorority? Chill, it's not weird. It's on her Wikipedia. It's fine. And whenever you want, give me whichever pile you don't want.
Okay. You can have that one.
Are you sure?
Sure.
You better be.
Okay.
Good, good, good. And I really want to remind everybody that I'm seriously not like a bitter person at all. Like, it's really, this is all fine. Allison, just like before, break those pages into 2 piles.
2 piles.
Good, and hand me whichever pile you don't want. Good, are you sure this time?
Yes.
Pick one page that you like from the middle.
1 page.
1 page,
Okay.
and then hand me the rest. Good. Allison, will you take that paper and hold it the long way? Mm-hmm. Other way, sideways. Perfect. And then Allison, will you rip that page in half? And while you rip that page, I just want you to say, take that, college.
Take that, college.
There you go. Put both halves on top of each other. Hold them the other way this time. Good, and rip it again, and this time say, take that, Julia.
Take that, Julia.
There you go. And then one last time, put both pieces on top of each other. Yeah? And rip it one last time. And Allison, this time say, the price point that we put on college textbooks is really just the social construct that we've created by putting a value on the education inside of them.
Yeah, what he said.
Perfect. And then now, I want you to fan those pages in front of you and find one that has a lot of words on it, okay?
And I keep something?
Just one page, yep, with a lot of words, though.
Okay.
I'll take this. There we go. Allison, I want you to look at that piece of paper.
Yes.
And I want you to find a nice, big, interesting word on it. Don't go for something boring like the or house. Find something exciting. And when you have a word in mind, crumple up the piece of paper, okay?
Okay.
You're thinking of one word right now, yeah? You can throw it into the fire.
Oh.
Not a basketball player in college, were you? Neither was I.
Clearly not.
This entire time, there's been a board and a marker sitting right next to you, yeah?
Yes.
For the very first time, will you pick those up? And you can uncap the marker, too.
Okay.
Good. And just nice and big, will you write the word that you're thinking of on that board? Yeah.
Oh, dear, dry marker. Oh, man.
What?
Well, it's just not the best marker.
Is the marker not working?
It's a little dry.
Allison, can I see? You know, it's kind of funny, right? My teacher, Julia, kind of had this theory. She believed that everything in life was random. That's kind of why she wrote the book. And of course, I didn't read the whole thing, but from the back, I was kind of able to understand a little bit. She believed everything was random. She believed that you couldn't control the outcome of anything in life. But as a magician, I always kind of disagreed with that. I thought you kind of did have a little bit of a say in things. That's why I did this, to prove her wrong. Allison, inside of that marker where the ink should be, you might notice that instead, there's a rolled up piece of paper. You never said your word out loud. You never even got a chance to write it down. For the very first time, so Penn and Teller know, what's the word that you're thinking of?
Brainstorm.
Brainstorm? Brainstorm! Give her a huge round of applause! But we're out here! Boom!
Ooh, Noah Sony! Woohoo! So cool.
Thank you.
Do you really hate your teachers?
No, not all of them. I had some great teachers in college.
How did you decide magic was your thing?
I was not good at a lot of things growing up. And then as a teenager, I walked into a magic shop with all of my friends, and we met a magician who started showing us all of these tricks, and it was the coolest thing ever. Aww. And so it was the summer in Minnesota. We had nothing else to do, so we just went back every single day. And eventually he was like, dude, I can't show you more tricks. Can I just teach you some? And we were like, deal.
That's awesome. And here
So,
you are now.
Here I am now.
So do you think magic should be taught in college?
Of course. I was a really bad public speaker before I started doing magic, and then I kind of grew into it, and I was able to talk in front of crowds, and like in classes that I had to do speeches, I started getting higher grades on those speeches, and I was like, oh, it's because I'm doing magic too. Yeah. In fact, if any colleges are looking for a teacher and they want to hire me, like, I'm in.
How much are you going to charge for your textbook?
That'll be $5,000. Yeah.
Noah, let's see if Penn and Teller know how you did your trick.
All right.
Oh, what a great performance. Even more than a great trick, just a great performance. And it seems so honest and heartfelt, and anybody that hates college is okay with me. That was really, really good. And when you had just a social construct to make us think the education is important because we paid a lot for it, that's a really important message. Very, very good. And we loved your exuberance, and it's a wonderful, wonderful, baffling trick. And we really hope that we're wrong in this one because we'd love to see you do more. The moral of this story just seems to be that you were forced to buy that book. And that bugs us. And we hope you fooled us, but we think we've got it. And I think I might have thrown something in there for you.
Okay, did they figure it out?
I think they've got a really good idea of it.
Aw, well, you didn't fool them, but you sure made us laugh. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Sony. This show can't be stopped, but it can take quick little breaks like this one. Fool us, we'll be right back.